Let's take a look at Positive Grid's new X Drummer. When you come to the first screen, you'll see that there is a selection of classifications that you can manually select drum beats from, and you can filter them by intro, verse, chorus, bridge, fill, and ending. You'll also see on that screen, the browser screen, that there's a timeline at the bottom. This is where your songs will be constructed. Up at the top, next to the browser, is the drum selection, and then within the drum screen, you can choose your drum sets. And you can also edit the drums. The little gear icon will allow you to change and mix and match different pieces from different kits, and also change the sound of the drum. For instance, the snare drum, you can see here, if we select the drum, the rock maple is what we're using right now, you can select the studio birch and the studio brass. And you can also change the drum head. And you can also put on a damping ring. And you can change the resonance, the attack, and the pitch. So let's listen to the drum as we change the drum heads. Right now we're using the coated single. That's the clear single. That's the clear double. And there's the vintage calfskin. You can also put on the damping rings, and then let's select a damping ring. You can use a dampening gel, control ring, or a standard dampening ring. You can also change the attack. Just gives it a more forceful strike, it sounds like. You can change the resonance. Seems to give you a little bit more shell tone. And you can change the pitch. And you can do that with each drum. And with the cymbals, you have an attack and pitch. And you can change your kit and save it as a new preset and have that kit available to call up at any time. Also, you can customize the look of the drum kit. You can change the hardware fittings from different metals. You can change the drum finish. And this will also be saved with your kit as a custom kit. Now, probably the main stage of this program, this application, is the artificial intelligence. What this is intended to do is to listen to what you're playing and choose for you a selection of drum beats that will fit with the type of style of playing you're entering into it. You have to narrow it down. You can have it learn from rock, metal, funk, blues, pop, or country. It currently works with bias. I know that. If we launch bias effects, and we have bias running in the background. And I have it set for background audio. And we go back to X drum. And if you say you want it to learn, you take your guitar and you play into it. So let's go for rock, and it's listening. And it says it's generating, and now it has a set of sections ready to play. It's going to also do a verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or something to that effect. It'll do an arrangement for you to get you started. So let's play it back. So you get the idea. Now, if you like that, you tap the plus sign, sends it over to the screen on the right in the column. You can review it. And you can export it. And when you click export, it sends it to the first screen that we saw, the browser that had the editing window at the bottom. So let's send that to the editor. Yes. Now, we close this, go to the browser, and you see at the bottom, you have the selection that was brought up for you by the AI drummer in verse, chorus, bridge, chorus arrangement. So you can go through this with different styles. You can select and mix and match if you wanted to change out some of the parts. You can, as you can see, these are rock, JR rock. So you could go into the JR rock, select one of these, and replace the section that you wanted to change out. And if you like this and you want to work on it in your DAW, you go up to the upper left where it says Untitled Project, and let's give it a name. We'll call this test. And then if we open it again, you'll see export at the bottom. Click export. Currently, XDrummer exports in audio only. And you can send it to Dropbox or mail. If you want to work inside your iPad and you don't have a Dropbox account or you don't want to mess with Dropbox, you can select mail, export it. You can send it to yourself, and then if you go to your mail, if you don't have a internet connection, you'll probably find it in your outbox or maybe under drafts. And then if you select the MP4 file that was created by this, you can then import it into your DAW, and then you can use it as either the actual drum track or the basis for which you can build your song around. You could, of course, break up the sections into the verse, chorus, bridge, chorus parts, and mix and match and do as you will with that. So that's a brief run-through of XDrummer from Positive Grid.